I'm having trouble with an assignment in my communication class.
What's the assignment?
We have to give an oral summary of a movie or TV documentary. I watched a cool documentary about an archaeological site in Vietnam.
That sounds interesting.
It was interesting, but the problem is, I don't really know how to summarize.
Are these your notes?
Yeah, I wrote down a few things while I was watching.
Actually, they look pretty good. In a way, you did some summarizing already.
I did?
Sure. You didn't write down every word you heard, right? Everything in your notes looks pretty important, or at least interesting.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Well, you could try a technique that newspaper reporters use. Let's call it the WH questions technique for summarizing.
Sounds good. How does it work?
It's easy. You ask yourself who, what, when, where, why, and how. For instance, who was involved in the documentary you watched?
The Vietnamese government, mostly, and some archaeologists.
Good. And what happened? Or what did the people do?
Okay, I think I get it.
The idea is to identify the important information and to start with that information.
That makes sense. But what about information that's less important? Like all of these things the archaeologists found.
Actually, a few supporting details can make a summary stronger. I mean, it's one thing to say that they found some old stuff, but if you can support that with a few examples...
Right, I see. Well, I'm gonna give a great oral summary. Thanks for the help, Laura.
Anytime. Oh, and don't forget to practice. Then I can guarantee you'll do well.